Yo, what's up, future brainiacs? Ever crashed on the couch after a totally chill day and thought, wait a minute, why am I so exhausted? Like, no gym, no marathon, just poof, tired. Have you ever wondered how that even happens? Well, get ready, because today we're unpacking the mind blowing, super simple science behind why your brain makes you feel like you ran a marathon, even when you just binged watched a show. It's gonna be epic.
Okay, massive brain science vibes coming your way. Have you ever had one of those days where you've done absolutely zero physical exercise? Like you haven't even walked to the fridge more than twice, but you're still utterly, totally, completely wiped out? Like brain fried, can't think straight, exhausted? It's a super common feeling, right? And today, we're gonna break down how that actually works. So simply, you'll be explaining it to your friends by lunchtime. Get ready to unlock some serious knowledge.
First things first, let's talk about your amazing brain. Think of it like the most powerful, complex supercomputer ever invented, sitting right there in your skull. It's constantly running calculations, processing information, making decisions, feeling emotion, even when you're just sitting still looking at a screen. This incredible machine isn't just humming along on good vibes. Nope, it needs serious fuel, and it needs a lot of it.
So, what's the brain's favorite fuel? It's called glucose, and it comes directly from the food you eat. Think of glucose like the high octane gasoline for your super brain car. Your brain, even though it's only about 2% of your body weight, guzzles about 20% of all the energy your body consumes. Yeah, 20%. That's a huge chunk just for thinking, imagining, and existing.
But it's not just about the fuel. It's also about the tiny, hard-working chemical messengers inside your brain called neurotransmitters. Imagine them as the busy little workers in your supercomputer's control room, constantly sending signals, making connections, and helping you focus, remember, and even feel happy. When you're using your brain intensely, these workers are going, going, going.
Okay, let's dive into the main event, how this mental marathon actually makes you tired. Step 1, the energy drain. When you're focusing hard, learning something new, or trying to solve a tough problem, your brain is burning through that glucose fuel at an incredible rate. It's like driving your car with the pedal to the metal, constantly. Eventually, that fuel tank starts getting pretty low, right? And as your brain burns through that glucose, it's also using up those precious neurotransmitter workers. Think about it if your focus workers like dopamine and acetylcholine are constantly active, they can get depleted. It's like a team of builders running out of their essential tools or just getting plain tired after a super long shift. When they're low, your ability to concentrate, remember, and stay alert starts to sag.
Now, here's a super cool part. As your brain uses energy, it produces a chemical byproduct called adenosine. Imagine adenosine as a tiny, invisible slowdown signal that starts building up in your brain. The more you think, the more adenosine accumulates. It's like a little sand timer running out, telling your brain, hey buddy, time to chill out, maybe even take a nap. This is actually one of the main reasons you feel sleepy at night. But wait, there's more. Just like your muscles produce lactic acid when you exercise hard, your brain also produces its own metabolic waste products when it's working intensely. It's not lactic acid, but similar waste. Imagine your brain as a busy factory, and when it's producing a lot, it also produces a lot of exhaust fumes. If these fumes build up too much, they can start to make the factory run less efficiently, making you feel foggy and sluggish.
And let's not forget about decision fatigue. Every single decision you make throughout the day, from what should I wear to how do I solve this complex problem, actually costs your brain mental energy. Think of it like having a limited mental budget of decision coins each day. The more small decisions you make, the fewer coins you have left for the big important ones, leaving you feeling mentally drained. It's not just logical thinking either. Emotional labor is incredibly tiring. Processing your own emotions, dealing with social interactions, empathizing with others, or even just trying to keep a positive face when you're feeling down. These are all super intensive tasks for your brain.
It's like doing heavy emotional lifting, and it absolutely saps your mental energy.
And then there's sensory overload. Living in our modern world means constant input, bright screens, notifications, background noise, multiple conversations. Your brain has to work tirelessly to filter all of this information, decide what's important, and ignore the rest. Imagine trying to have a quiet, focused conversation in a super crowded, noisy room. Your brain is doing that all day, every day.
So, all these factors glucose depletion, neurotransmitter fatigue, adenosine buildup, metabolic waste, decision fatigue, emotional labor, and sensory overload they all add up. They create that distinct feeling of mental exhaustion, that brain fog where you can't focus, your thoughts feel sluggish, and even simple tasks seem overwhelming. It's your brain telling you loud and clear, I need a break. Okay, so why does understanding all this actually matter? Well, recognizing that mental work is real work, just like physical work, is incredibly empowering. It helps you understand why you feel tired even after a sedentary day, and gives you permission to take those much-needed mental breaks without feeling guilty.
And here's the cool part. Once you know how it works, you can actually do something about it. Simple things like taking short, regular breaks, switching between different types of tasks, staying hydrated, eating brain-friendly foods, and getting enough quality sleep can make a huge difference. Even a quick walk outside can help clear out some of that mental fog.
So, the next time you're feeling utterly drained after a long day of thinking, remember this. Your brain is a super-powered energy guzzler that uses up fuel and chemical messengers, builds up sleepy signals, and creates waste products. Mental effort is absolutely real effort, and just like your body, your brain needs rest and recovery. Understanding this isn't just science, it's understanding you and how to make your incredible brain work even better. All right, recap time. Your brain is a massive energy hog, constantly burning through glucose and using up vital neurotransmitters. All that hard thinking also built up adenosine, your brain's natural sleepy signal, and creates metabolic waste. Mental work, decision-making, and emotional processing are all incredibly demanding tasks that contribute to that brain-fried feeling. So give your brain the credit it deserves, and don't forget to give it a break. You've got this, and now you know how it really works. And that's the mind-bending truth. Your brain is basically a tiny high-energy factory, even when you're just chilling. Pretty wild, huh? Now you've got the insider scoop on why your brain decides it's nap time, even when your body's been on vacation. If unlocking these awesome secrets gets you hyped, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started with unraveling the coolest parts of science. Catch you on the flip side.